Hey, welcome to Japan Booze Blind Care of JapanEats.tv. We are in Koenji at Dynamo. We're gonna drink a little beer today. Come join us. Alright, we're drinking beer today, and I've got two beer lovers with me. This is Joe on my left, Joe Nakamura. Thank you for joining us today, Joe.
Thank you for inviting. My name is Joe Nakamura from Japan. Call me Japanese Tom Cruise. Thank you.
Japanese Tom Cruise. He is a model, and he is an actor. Spent some time in Hong Kong and Shanghai. Speaks Chinese perfectly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Alright, so on my right, I've got Rachel. Rachel is an excellent food blogger. You can find her blog at
TokyoTerrace.com.
Yep, thank you. You're a beer lover too, right?
Yes, I do love beer.
Yep, and an expert on all things culinary, so please check her site out. We are drinking 3 types of beer from the same maker, Kirin, today. Actually, it's 3 different varieties that are taxed in different ways. Basically, we have one real beer, which is Ichiban Shibori. You've had it before, right?
Yep.
We're also going to drink Tande Nama, which is Happōshu, which has less malt content in it, and it's cheaper. But the most popular thing we're gonna drink today is not actually beer at all. It's a 3rd-tier beer called Nodogoshi Nama, and it's refreshing.
Light and refreshing?
It's very, very light and refreshing. Now, the big thing today, this is the game, can you tell the difference between these 3 different types of beer?
Okay.
And so, that's all there is to it. We're gonna put the blindfolds on. We're gonna bring out the cans. Let's do a little bit of drinking.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Taste test number 1. All right, please put your hands out on the bar. All right, Joe, here's your drink. There's your first drink. There you go, Rachel. All right, go ahead, take a sip. Drink it, smell it, do whatever you need to get to know it. One of these beers here, as I said, is a 3rd type beer. They actually can't print the word beer on the can because it's not. A lot of the fermentable stuff in this beer comes from pea protein like soybeans. There's no malt in it whatsoever. So I'm coming to you first, Joe. What do you think?
Can I have one more?
You drank the whole thing. So it was all right.
Just kidding.
How was it?
This is Nodogoshi Nama.
That's what you think. You're gonna name it already. You haven't had the other 2 yet.
I guess.
You're thinking. All right.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Was it light?
Light and smooth.
Light and smooth. Nodogoshi Nama, you will remember, is our 3rd level beer. The one that I just started talking about. What do you think?
Well, it's really heavily carbonated. So if you hold it in your mouth for a little while, you can tell that the carbonation is just going nuts. So that makes me think that it's probably the 3rd one as well. But I'll wait until the end to actually
you're
guess.
gonna want to compare them. Okay, let's put these guys back and move on. Taste test number 2. All right, put your hand out again. Here we go. There you go. Drink that. There you go, Rachel. Now, of course, one of them is the Ichiban Shibori, which is the real beer. It has it has more than 67% malt by weight in terms of the fermentable ingredients in the beer, and it's taxed at the highest rate, so it's the most expensive of the 3. Of course, none of us know which one is which. Nice work on that, as usual. This is a hard worker, this guy.
I want to eat sushi.
You want to eat sushi?
Do you have?
I have some. I'm sure we can find some in here. What do you think of that one?
This one, I can see cherry blossom under the tree.
So this is a spring beer, is what you're saying?
Yeah, right. Hanami.
Hanami.
Yep.
Under the cherry blossoms, getting wasted.
So, Ichiban Shibori.
All right, he's calling it from the start. What do you think, Rachel?
This one is less carbonated than the first one. There's a very flat aftertaste, so that it doesn't really linger in your mouth very much. There's just not much there. So, we'll see.
Okay, so I think the 2 of you agree that the first 2 were kind of light and maybe slightly watered down, very, very easy drinking. All right, taste test number 3. All right, put your hands out again. Here you go, Joe. Okay, you can take your time on that. You know, there's no rush. It's not a race.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. The 3rd beer that we're going to be tasting today, of course, is the Happōshu. This whole genre of beer started because the authorities raised tax on beer, and the breweries lowered the level of malt content to escape that tax. So this is a little bit cheaper than beer and was very popular for many years until 2006 when the third level beer came out. What do you think, Joe?
Very strong.
Strong. Compared to the other ones.
Yeah, right.
Rachel, what do you think?
Yeah, I think I would agree with that. It's a little bit more similar to the second one that we tasted, but I think the first one has definitely set itself apart after tasting this one. So, yeah, I think I've got a pretty decent idea, but we'll see. Might be speaking too soon.
Better than me. I was a little bit nervous because I really want to get the beer right, but I'm not sure that I did. Anyways, we're going to give our two guests a little bit more time to taste these beers, and then we're going to move on to the what do you think? Okay, so you've had enough time to check these beers out and drink a little bit more. Now, which one did you like the most? Rachel, what do you think?
I liked the third one the most. I'm not sure if that's because I'd already had the first two or not, but the third one seemed to be the most enjoyable to me.
So that was this one, right? 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Yes, this one. Well, you were blindfolded, so yeah, I
Right.
shouldn't be asking.
But,
I'm telling you.
but
it was this
taste-wise, yes, I believe it was probably that one.
one. All right. And Joe, what did you think?
I like all of them because I love beer, but the best one is this one.
The second one.
Yeah, second one.
All right. So you like this one the best, and you like this
Yeah.
one the best. All right. Would you care to take a guess as to which one is which? Now you already told us, but are you
Yeah.
going to stick with your guesses?
This one, Nodogoshi Nama.
Nodogoshi Type 3.
Yeah.
Okay. This one.
This one, Ichiban Shibori.
Okay. That's the Happoshu. And
Happoshu.
oh no, this is beer.
Yeah.
And this is.
Happoshu Kirin.
All right. So this is the Tande
Tanrei
Nama.
Nama.
Gotcha. So, Type 3 beer, Happoshu. What did you think?
I would agree with the first one. I think that this is the third type. I think that the second one, this is tricky. Okay, I'm gonna say third type Happoshu beer.
Third type Happoshu beer. So
Yeah.
you guys flipped those last two.
Okay.
Now,
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
these are.
very-
I had a little test before
hard.
before we started, and I think I agreed with you, Rachel. I thought that the first one was the Nodogoshi Nama, and the second one was the Tanne, and the third one was the Ichiban Shibori. We had the same idea,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So, anyways, we all agreed on the first one. I'm not very sure about this, but we're gonna bring out the cans right now, and we're gonna do the big reveal and see who's right and who needs to drink more very watery beer. All right. All right, it's time for the big reveal. As Rachel just said, I look a little bit like Wilson from Home Improvement right now, but we'll remedy that in a moment. It's time to do number one, and I think we all agreed on this. We thought this was the Type 3 beer, right? Here we go. And we were right.
Oh, we got one right.
We got it. This is Nodogoshi Nama. This is the cheapest beer out of the lot, and it is just over 100 yen, really. You can get it everywhere. This is the best-selling beer in the country right now, or near beer. All right. Anyway, moving on to number two. Right? How about a drum roll? Can I get a little bit of a drum roll, please? Look at you. See, you were moving too fast, and you missed. You thought this was the real beer. This is the Happoshu, which used to be super popular, but Happoshu sales have gone down by like 12% this year, or 2009. Anyways, this one can be found everywhere. This one's like 130 something yen as well, 120. It's pretty standard if you need something refreshing and it's a really hot day. Might not be a bad idea. And number three, here we go. This is the real deal right here. Kirin Ichiban Shibori. You can get this everywhere as well. This is a lot of fun if you go down to the brewery in Namamugi, which is down towards Yokohama, and you can drink this all day long. This one is standard. It's industry standard Kirin beer. This is the only one that says beer on the can legally. And it comes in at, well, they're all about the same alcohol level, 5%.
Poor Joe. It's a good thing you like to drink beer because you'll have to drink more so you can get it right.
I
next
need to
time.
quit Japanese.
I think you need to study beer more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think-
Sorry.
I think you need to do a little bit of extra drinking. Maybe you need to watch the show a bit more.
Okay.
All right? Just like everybody. You can follow us on iTunes, Japan Eats on iTunes. You can also go to the site and grab our Twitter feed, all right? Another thing you can do, and you should do, is check this place out, Dynamo in Koenji. You can find a map on the website, japaneats.tv. Anyways, thank you very much, Rachel. Thank you very much,
Thank
Joe.
you.
This has been japaneats.tv. Please join us again next time for a little bit more fun. And as always, we here at Japan Eats would like to remind you seriously, before pouring for a friend, please take off the blindfold. All right, thanks. All right, you can drink more now. Which one?
Okay.
I'm taking this
I was
one now.
relieved.
This one's mine.
I'm gonna drink the actual beer.
You like that one the most anyway, so.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
I got the coolest coaster as well.
You did. That's not fair.